In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
It's important for you to take action on your estate planning as soon as possible because it is unpredictable what the future holds for us. I consider estate planning an investment. It is an investment that you make in your children's future. When a client comes and sits and talks with me, the first thing that they say is, I have no idea why I waited as long as I did to come do this with you. Estate planning provides everyone with a peace of mind.
Contact Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Cox Family Dentistry is proud to serve Southeast Missouri with a wide range of high-quality dental services, all under one roof and always with the friendly hometown care you know and love. To learn more, give us a call or visit our website, Cox Family Dentistry, keeping Southeast Missouri smiling.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
This ain't no regular night. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion.
Good evening and welcome to regular season basketball on the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Court Sports. First State Community Bank brings you our pregame. First State Community Bank helps students take control of their finances with their student checking account from ages 12 to 22. Enjoy 24/7 digital access and free ATMs nationwide. Visit First State Community Bank Sikeston branch or fscb.com. Member FDIC. We are coming to you live here from the field house where the Class 5, number 4 ranked Sikeston Bulldogs are set to host the St. Mary Southside Catholic Dragons. The Dragons are ranked 4th in Class 4 in the latest coaches poll, alongside my partner, Matt Tanner. I am Aiden Christian.
And this is one of those games you mark on the calendar when the schedule comes out, so you don't miss it. Each team comes in with a record of 13-2. The Dragons' only losses came to Lee Summit North and CBC in the Webster Groves tournament in early December. They have won the last 7 since then. We saw them early in the season at the Riverbend on A-Corp Sports when they took on the Crothersville Tigers. They were led that day by senior Gary Johnson II with 23 points and several thunderous dunks. They put up 95 against the Tigers. We would expect them to want to get up and down the court tonight with the Bulldogs. The Dogs also come in 13-2, having suffered 2 of those losses during the St. Dominic Christmas tournament. The 3 common opponents have all been lopsided victories for each team over Crothersville, Farmington, and Notre Dame. These 2 met last season at this same time of the year at St. Mary's, with the Dogs winning 71-52. And on that note, the program of the Sikeston Bulldogs from 7th grade through the varsity level as of right now is 52-5. each 7th grade and 8th grade was 14-1. Right now, the freshman team is 6-1. JV remains undefeated.
What a game
by
we just
the
saw.
hair of their chinny chin chin. And by the way, before our games come on, you can watch typically the JV game, and I think the freshman game was on there as well. You go to Huddle Fan, and we have a Huddle camera in the field house. Now there's no commentary, and it just follows the action. So sometimes it's not. It's better than not watching it,
Right.
and it's not bad, I will have to say, but it's not a person running the camera. It follows the actions, and so you could have caught that game. The Dogs won 51-50. They were down 50-49. Jared Waters got fouled with roughly 7 or 8 seconds on the free throw line. He calmly knocked both of them down. He knocked the first one down, and the second one I heard him call window and banked it in. And the Dogs put up a stout defense at the buzzer as St. Mary's took a shot, and it did not go. And so, again, the JV Bulldogs moved to 11-0 on the season, and the varsity Bulldogs are 13-2. So that is a total of 52-5 coming into this contest.
Yeah, again, that JV game we just saw, one of the best games just in general throughout like any of the Sikeston programs all year. It was a phenomenal game between two great teams, and that's what I really expect to see here tonight. Both ranked top 5 in their respective classes, both very good teams. And look at St. Mary's, look at Sikeston. I think they're both going to want to run up and down the floor because both teams really have the athletes to run that type of offense. So that is kind of what we expect to see from Sikeston and St. Mary's. Just fun, explosive, quick offenses going at it. But again, Sikeston defensively is very stout as well. I know that's something that Coach Hollifield really takes pride in, is having great defense.
Correct. Yeah, the Dogs have really been working on a lot of the things that have been causing them a few issues this year. We're talking about rebounding, talking about closing out, keeping the ball handler, stopping those what they call straight line drives, or keeping them out of the paint. You got to keep them out of the middle of the floor, because then your defense has to collapse and you're going to give up something at that point. So what you try to do is shade. You'll notice tonight the Dogs will be trying to shade whoever they're guarding with the ball, what's called sideline baseline, and trying to overplay to push them to the sideline and the baseline, not let them get around and get in the middle of the floor and not get beat off the dribble. So that's key for the Dogs tonight as the Dragons come in, and they're going to want to get up and run. I know they're led by Gary Johnson II. He's super athletic and quick, and they're going to have to make sure that they know where he is all the time. Make sure that we got a body on him when a shot goes up, to make sure he's not in there and just killing us on the paint or in the paint on the boards.
Yep. And we've talked about some of the rankings, and we have the updated polls here. I was just going to go through that real quick. Just teams around the area ranked. Class 1, Delta ranked 6th in Class 1. Bell City ranked 8th in Class 1. And Risco receiving votes there. In Class 2, Puxico at number 3, Van Buren at number 4, and Charleston at number 5. So Sikeston's played Puxico and Charleston. South Pemiscot, Bernie, and Hayti receiving votes there. Class 3, Woodland, the only one ranked there. Nobody receiving votes. Class 4, no one in the area ranked or receiving votes, but St. Mary's Southside in that ranking, who we got to here tonight. Class 5, it's just Sikeston there at number 4 in the area. Vianney and Webster Groves, 1 and 2. They're 8 points different. Webster Groves has 8 points, 78-70 in the voting on Vianney. And then Class 6, Jackson, tied for 9th in Class 6. They've had a really good season so far.
Right, exactly. The interesting thing about St. Mary's, as we talked about toward the end of the game the other night, they are now Class 4 because they are a parochial school, and so they have that success factor, and so they haven't won their district in the last couple of years, so that lessens the factor that's multiplied against their actual enrollment, and so they've dropped down to Class 4. So the past couple of years they've been in that district with Webster Groves and Vianney, so they may be a little happy that they came down to Class 4, but of course they're in there with Vashon, and so and now I've seen where Logan Rogersville, man, they just about beat that Paul, that ranked team.
Yeah.
They played them at that Bass Pro tournament. I guess it's going on right now, and I saw they lost by 6 or 7, and they were up at halftime against them. So their Logan Rogersville is a squad too. You know, maybe they'll give Vashon a run for their money this year. I don't know. I haven't seen any of them play. So the Dogs come in again, looking to hold their home court advantage. Since the 2 losses, the Dogs have taken care of business, and they seem to be rolling right now, but we're going to see how this plays out. I'm sure St. Mary's likes to get up and go, and that will fall right into not fall into the hands, but that will be right up the Bulldogs' alley because they're going to want, they're going to want to get up and push the tempo. Yeah. And sorry, I was just going to say thanks for hanging with us. We had Veterans Night here where we do each year. It's a terrific thing that the school does to honor all of the folks in our community that have agreed to serve our country in that capacity. And personally, I couldn't be more honored to be part of that. Just to, as far as I wasn't in the military, but just to be part of the ceremony and hear while it's going on. My dad was in the service, and so it's a big deal to me that our school does that honors our folks. And then certainly tonight, Mr. Sherman,
yes,
icon of Sikeston, getting the special award tonight. He was honored by a veterans group, a statewide veterans group, and he got their award tonight. And a couple of things about Mr. Sherman that I wasn't aware of, but he started our wrestling program here, was the first head coach. Of course, he was a head coach, he was the coach of the football team and track and wrestling and football, but he also started the Hall of Fame, Wall of Fame. And so he is just an unbelievable part of the fabric of our community, and I couldn't think of anybody else to honor. What a great tradition he's left for our students and for his family. What a legacy.
Yeah, I've gotten to talk to Mr. Sherman a handful of times.
Oh, yeah.
As his grandson, Adam and Andrew Green.
Yep.
I grew up with Andrew, and so
Adam is a current member of the JV Bulldogs, or of the Bulldogs, I should say.
So being around that Green family, I've gotten to talk to Mr. Sherman a lot, and awesome stuff here before.
Fine man.
Yes, sir, absolutely. We're about 30 seconds away from the starting lineup here tonight. Again, top 5 teams in their respective classes going at it here in the field house here tonight. St. Mary's and Sikeston. We're going to sit it down, get ready for our starting lineups of this ball game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sikeston Fieldhouse for tonight's varsity contest between the visiting Southside St. Mary's Catholic Dragons and your Sikeston Bulldogs. Let's get to the starting lineups first for St. Mary's Southside Catholic. A 6'4" senior, number 3, Gary Johnson II. A 6'1" junior, number 5, Josh Grimes. A 5'9" sophomore, 5'9" senior, number 10, Jordan Frazier. A 6' junior, number 11, Xavier Clark. And a 5'10" senior, number 24, Marvin Nils. St. Mary's is coached by Brian Turner. And now the starting lineups for your Sikeston Bulldogs. A 6'2" senior, number 0, Jaharis Goodwin. A 5'10" senior, number 1, Ben James. A 6'3" senior, number 4, Marquel Murray. A 5'11" senior, number 5, Kobe Thomas. And a 6' senior, number 13, Will Light. The Bulldogs are coached by Greg Hollifield, assisted by Will Hollifield, Brian James, Derek James, Caleb McGee, and Travion Dennis. Officials tonight, Jay Piles, Lloyd Rice, and Tim Harmon.
Thank you to Mr. Derek James, or Deej.
Oh, yeah.
As most know him as. Starting lineups here tonight. Horace back in that starting role here tonight. Jay Ray's been starting the past couple of games, so Jaharis back in the starting lineup here tonight. Opening tip-off will go in favor of the Dragons. We are underway here in the field house for a phenomenal night. As quick steal, and the Bulldogs capitalize right there. Marquell Murray and Kobe Thomas connecting early, and a quick 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs.
You see Marquell Murray obviously making his presence known quickly with a tip and a steal.
Layup no good. Rebounded late, and the Bulldogs going to look to run. James getting it down the court. Throws it up. Jaharis Goodwin lays it up and in, and 4-0 just like that from the Bulldogs.
That's what they call a secondary break, and Coach wants his big sprinting the floor like that. And if he'll do that, he'll have some success tonight.
St. Mary's breaks the press, gets it down low, throws it up. Layup blocked. Looked like Jaharis Goodwin was there. Murray throws it down the court. Kobe Thomas spot up in the corner, no good. And St. Mary's grabs the rebound. They're going to look to run. Kicks it out into the corner, three-pointer up, no good. Murray with the rebound. Marquell Murray doing it all right now. James has it passed down low.
Nice
Goodwin
pass.
lost his man, and a beautiful layup and a quick timeout.
Yes, sir.
Bulldogs pounce early.
Run that floor, baby. It's going to be there all night.
And that is something that Sikeston has really looked for in these past couple of games.
Yes.
It's been slow starts against Farmington and Charleston. Tonight they come out. I don't know what the pregame speech was. I don't know what they ate today. I'm going to get Subway.
But more than likely with Coach Hollifield.
They are firing here early, and it's a quick 6-0 lead here in the Fieldhouse. And a beautiful, again, Fieldhouse Friday, a good crowd here tonight.
Yes.
Sikeston, it's been two and a half seasons, only one loss in the Fieldhouse. That was last year to Webster Groves.
Ah, good stat there. But the Bulldogs have been really working on what's called secondary break, and you want your big running the floor like that, and he is.
Corner three, wide open.
That was open that time. We didn't get back. Didn't rotate properly on defense.
Jordan Kaiser gets the scoring started for St. Mary's. Ben James controls it. Hop step, feeds it over into the corner. It's Will Lape. Lape cross court, good pass. Ben has it, got his man in the air, takes the jump shot, it's good.
He called window.
Ben James.
See his dad with the head shake.
A deep two, and there's Marquell Murray getting a hand on it.
Yep. He have it. Tell you what, he'll have a tough game if he's trying to get as many deflections as P.J. Farmer had last night in that SEMO game.
Wow,
Holy moly.
P.J. Farmer had a phenomenal game for SEMO last night, and then our very own Dontrez Williams had, I think it was 22 last night.
Correct.
Bulldogs playing good defense right now, just trying to stop him from getting in the lane. They kick it into the corner, three-pointer up, no good, and Murray a strong rebound. Oh, look at that bounce pass from Murray. Ben James from the corner, no good.
It's all right. That's all right. That's what you want. That's a good look.
It was a
really good look inside out.
Corner three up, rims out, no good, but
leaked out a little bit there.
Well, there is Gary Johnson the second with his first points of the game, 8-5, Dogs lead.
And don't think for a minute St. Mary's is going to just sit back and take this.
Oh, absolutely not. Again, this is a team that's going to run up and down the floor, play tough, tight, physical defense.
St. Mary's has switched their defense all of a sudden. They've gone to man.
Murray was looking for the chase down block,
yeah,
but they had the numbers and nobody was there for the rebound as Xavier Clark missed it. And then
what happened?
Marvin Neals got the putback layup. I think Clark from St. Mary's.
They call a foul? No.
I think he was hurt. Just shaking
up
down here.
It was right down below us, and you can't see it.
When I looked down, he was in the front row of the reserve section here at the Fieldhouse.
And we made a just about a full line change here. Everybody came out except for Marquell.
Kobe's still in.
I'm sorry. Good call. My bad.
3 sophomores have subbed into the game, and there's one of them right there, Quay Allen. He has had a phenomenal last 2 games for the Bulldogs. Murray has it in the corner, gets trapped and stolen away. St. Mary's Euro step and good, and St. Mary's responds right back.
Yeah.
It's 9-8. That was Gary Johnson II, one of the best players for the Dragons this season.
Yeah, these long skip passes against them aren't going to work. You're going to have to make sure that
Murray, top of the key, lets it fly. No good. J-Ray battling down low. Sean Cole ends up with the rebound. And Bulldogs going to look to set up their offense here. Murray has it near the volleyball line, being guarded tightly. Quay Allen, who has been red hot from beyond the arc these past 2 games, controls it, goes down low. Floater, no good. And rebounded by the Dragons as it's stolen away. And there's Quay Allen for 3.
Boom.
That's good. The sophomore.
all the way back. We're not all the way back. Yep. They're leaking out pretty quick. Bulldogs will have to send a get back is what they call.
St. Mary's breaks the press, gets down low.
Nice.
Strong.
Hey, what? That's a nice play. Gosh.
Good play there by J-Ray, the sophomore, down low. And a good rebound by Marquell Murray.
That was a strong move by, was that Johnson, whoever it was that went in for that layup. That was a really strong move.
I think it was Rennell Johnson. Quay Allen controls it, the sophomore, and a whistle blows. They're going to get Gary Johnson II for a foul, I believe. And
we got a veteran crew again.
Yep.
We got Mr. Lloyd Rice. We got Mr. Jay Piles and Mr. Tim Harmon. So we got guys that know what's going on.
Floater was no good. St. Mary's got the rebound, but Bulldogs steal it right back. Great play there by J-Ray and Marquell Murray to get the ball back in the Bulldogs' favor. Sean Cole controls it. Working on his man, and I'm going to call a walk. Some contact there with number 15, Jordan Kaiser. So a tight first quarter. Bulldogs jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead. And they're holding on to an 11-9 lead right now.
Yeah, St. Mary's is doing a good job of getting back on the break when the Bulldogs are trying to run, and they're getting their defense set again.
Tavian Reed for 3, no good. Bulldogs doing a very good job of rebounding so far here tonight. Quay Allen coming down the court working on his defender. Kobe Thomas has it near the student section, which is packed. J-Ray sends it up for 3, and it's good.
I think they called it a 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think his foot was on the line.
Okay. Might have to tell him to go down a shoe size next time.
Right.
There's a steal right there from J-Ray. Murray has it. Going to the lane. Got it poked away in midair, and he grabs it. Threw it off his man, but they're going to say he was out of bounds when he did that. So Dragons ball. 13-9, Dogs lead. 2 minutes left here in the first.
I like the tempo. I'm not sure how deep St. Mary's goes into their bench, but we got to do a better job there of stopping the ball. That's for sure. That's too easy there.
Yeah, Marvin Neals just ran down the floor, got a lane.
Yeah, right. Somebody's got to cut him off well before the free throw line, well before the three-point line, actually. Kick. Yeah, there he is.
Kicks it over. Kobe Thomas for 3.
Yeah, so whoever it was.
Rebound by the Dragons. They're looking to run. They kick it out into the corner. Kick it to the other corner. Drives baseline. Jump shot up and pure from Marvin Neals.
Got to get a hand up there.
Murray gets it into J-Ray. St. Mary's pressing.
More of a full, they're kind of trap early, then it just falls into a full court man.
Good move there by Sean Cole, trying to get around his defender. Kobe Thomas has it near the volleyball line. You're going to want a hand on him when he's out there. We know how good he can shoot it from anywhere on the court.
He missed Quay. He was wide open. The Bulldogs will run a play typically called zags. It gives them a couple of looks, setting a lot of ball screens.
Sean Cole has it knocked away. Marquel Murray trying to chase his man down, and a good move there from Xavier Clark to get him in the air, and he lays it up.
Put the brakes on, didn't he?
Yeah, put it on quickly, pulled the
Pulled
handle
the
brake.
chute. Yeah, I did.
Murray has it, spin move to the rack. It's beautiful. Woo. 15 all. Marquel Murray evens it up for the Bulldogs. Trying to break this press. There is.
We're not going to stop the basketball. That's not going to work very good.
Marvin Neals faked like he was going to throw a lob there to Gary Johnson, and we bit on that lob, and wide open layup for Neals.
Bulldogs will settle for one last shot here.
Murray, Sean Cole in the corner, no good. And St. Mary's going to have a chance at least a shot, and it's blocked by Marquel Murray. So at the end of one, 17-15, the Dragons lead the Bulldogs. This is the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
It's important for you to take action on your estate planning as soon as possible because it is unpredictable what the future holds for us. I consider estate planning an investment. It is an investment that you make in your children's future. When a client comes and sits and talks with me, the first thing that they say is, I have no idea why I waited as long as I did to come do this with you. Estate planning provides everyone with a peace of mind.
Contact Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham.
Cox Family Dentistry is proud to serve Southeast Missouri with a wide range of high-quality dental services, all under one roof and always with the friendly hometown care you know and love. To learn more, give us a call or visit our website, Cox Family Dentistry, keeping Southeast Missouri smiling.
House, Sikeston trails by 2. It's 17-15. St. Mary's leads Sikeston, and it was a quick, high-paced first quarter, but that's what we expected. Was that type of game here tonight. We're going to get our money's worth up here in the booth trying to keep up with them.
And so will the officials. They're going to get their money's worth with getting up and down the floor. I hope they got good cardio tonight.
So hopefully they got their stretching in before.
Right.
Passed in. It's Ben James who will control it. Gets by his man, or gets past half court. And Bulldogs going to look to run their offense, and a foul called on St. Mary's.
Like 15 maybe? No,
double
3.
zero.
Oh.
Rarely see the double zero these days.
Yep.
It's usually just a singular one. Then James gets it into Kobe Thomas. Feeds it to Murray. Cross court. Ben James open for 3. Got hit, but it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Big shot, Ben.
Ben James, 2 big jump shots so far for the Bulldogs. And Marquel Murray sends it back.
Not tonight.
That ball might have landed in St. Mary's. He sent that one out of the gym. What a play there by Marquel Murray.
Look, Mr. Lloyd Rice is telling him to, hey, just cool it on the.
And it's poked away by Jaharis Goodwin. It went into the hands of number 0, Tavion Reed, who was standing out of bounds. So heads up play there by Jaharis Goodwin. The Bulldogs steal a possession. Goodwin has it working on his man, Johnson the second. Kobe Thomas beyond the arc. Hand in the face, it doesn't matter. Back-to-back big shots from the 2 guards, Ben James and Kobe Thomas, and the Dogs have a 4-point lead. Johnson the second has it, and they're going to get a charge.
Yes, sir.
Jaharis Goodwin.
Yep. Tell you what, Jaharis has came out with a renewed pep in his step, right? Is that 2 on Johnson?
I believe, yep, that is. He had that one on J-Ray.
Now he's coming out. Bulldogs may be able to make some hay here as well. I felt like the Dogs, they have 15 points, but I felt like they were didn't shoot it particularly well after the first flurry of 6 points. I just saw, speaking of the aforementioned PJ Farmer, he's in the house.
Oh, there we go.
Sitting to our left.
Clay Allen being guarded from deep.
Yeah, you can see Jaharis calling.
He's calling for it.
Well, they say mouse in the house.
That's it. You stole the words right out of my mouth. Kobe Thomas getting.
Tell you what, they are really stretching their defense.
Yeah.
Sikeston's going to find a back door here in just a minute. We're calling zoom But you'll try to set a high ball screen. Yep.
They get a foul.
No, it was 5 seconds. He's dribbling too much and didn't break contact.
Okay, I did not know that was a rule.
Yes. Yeah. He was, when you're closely guarded, that's when you'll see them out there counting to 5.
Okay.
That's what they're counting.
Okay.
It's in the back court.
Ben James.
Excuse me. It's in the front court when that happens.
Ben James knocks it out of bounds, and Bulldogs defensively will reset. Niels has it. He has been phenomenal here tonight getting to the lane, and that's exactly what he's going to try to do right now.
Yeah, that's what.
Tough layup, no good. Rebounded by Murray.
Oh.
Yeah, he was looking.
He had him. Had
Quay Allen there in the corner.
Nice defense.
Ben James, a very good passer, again, leads the Bulldogs in assist so far this year. Quay Allen gets it, immediately gets trapped. And Jaharis Goodwin, he had Ben in the corner.
Yeah. He split the defense and had numbers. When you're being double teamed, that means somebody's open, right? I'm not terrific at math, but that's what that means normally.
Ben James gets his man in the air, jump shot no good. Rebounded by Goodwin, got his man in the air and lays it up. So
Jaharis, he's really doing some work in there in the paint.
Jaharis Goodwin has been a playmaker and a difference maker so far here tonight for the Bulldogs. Jump shot up off the front rim. Another strong rebound by Marquel Murray. James looking to run. Got deflected, doesn't matter. Thomas lets it fly, no good. Marquel was ready to have this place on its feet, but the rim rejected him. I think he just didn't have the right grip on the ball.
No, you see it looked like it was on his wrist.
Give it to their man in the corner. A tough layup, and no good. Ben James with the rebound. And Murray gonna try and do some razzle-dazzle here, get past his defender. Good luck keeping up with him. Thomas in the corner, Ben James.
A good catch by Jaharis.
Good hop step, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Dragons. Niels has it, he's gonna try to get down low. Swings it, corner three, wide open, no good.
Got lucky there.
And look at Marquel Murray putting in the work down low. Bulldogs have numbers. Ben James lays it up and one.
Yes, sir. The ball did not hit the floor.
Ben James, a great play. No subs yet.
Yeah. He's got to shoot a free throw. Now. Oh, it's just one. Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute.
So Murray will sub out. Quay Allen and Kobe Thomas will also sub out. So it's Sean Cole, Will Late, Ben James, Jaharis Goodwin, and J-Ray on the floor. And Ben James converts the three-point play, and the Dogs out to a 9-point lead.
Really nice crowd here tonight, too, Andon.
Phenomenal crowd. I mean, Fieldhouse Friday, that's usually what you see. They called a foul, I think, out on the floor on Goodwin.
Here, Coach Hollifield screaming helpline. You have to make sure that you are.
Jump shot up, or three-pointer up, no good. And there's Will Late down low getting a rebound, and Ben James will control it up the floor.
Knock it down,
Bounce
Will.
pass, Will in the corner, no good. J-Ray, a strong rebound, puts it up strong, and the sophomore showing off the muscles down low. Niels has it, and dribbled it off his foot. Bulldogs basketball.
Saw what Coach Hollifield preaches is running those traps. When you got the ball handler on the sideline, run over there and trap it. It's an automatic trap, and so that's what they did. Heady by Ben, and Will came up from behind him and just ran into. He actually caused the trap.
Ben has it up. Bulldogs trying to set up their offense. Good pass there down low from Goodwin, and Sean just lost it, got tipped away. Niels has it, working on Goodwin down low, and it's rejected. It hit off of him. He ended up, Goodwin ended up on the floor.
Great sportsmanship. They both helped each other up. Very nice to see.
You love to see that.
Well, Coach Hollifield teaches his team to, play hard. If you knock somebody down, help them up. I mean, I'm not talking about being.
Fell asleep.
Fell asleep. Yeah. I'm not talking about going in and shoving them down. I'm
Right.
talking about just playing hard, right, to knock them down.
J-Ray has it in the corner, drives the lane. Beautiful reverse layup on Gary Johnson.
Sweet move. And that's what you have to do. You have to go to the other side and use that. When you got a rim protector like Gary Johnson, you got to go to the other side and use the rim to actually protect yourself.
Get it down low. They feed it to Johnson, and there he is making an impact offensively with a tough layup. And Quay Allen has it and gets it poked away. Dragons have numbers. Marquel Murray sits it home. Rebounded by the Dragons, and they're going to get Sean Cole on a foul after Tavian Reed got the rebound and put it back up.
Marquel's got to have half a dozen blocks, seems like. I bet he's got 4 at least, wouldn't you say?
Got to have around 6 rebounds as well.
Oh, yeah, I would say at least that many.
Again, Marquel makes an impact everywhere he is on the floor.
Absolutely.
First free throw up and good for the junior, Tavian Reed.
I do like this pace, I will have to say.
Yeah, and that's one thing with Sikeston, and this kind of pace favors the Bulldogs, as we know they have the athletes to run it, but they also have the bench to run it.
That's right. We've already used 1, 2, 3, we're already 8 so far in the game.
Sean Cole controls it, working on his man. He gets trapped and trying to lose a defender. Quay Allen came in a little hot, gets down low, and a beautiful layup by the sophomore, Quay Allen.
Really nice move, and actually, I would say as a really heady play to take it in against Gary Johnson. He's got 2 fouls, get him in foul trouble. I'd say that helps the Bulldogs' cause.
Niels had trouble with the ball at first and regained it and puts up a layup, fouled, and 1.
We're not doing a very good job. Again, we were talking about keeping them out of the paint and cutting off those straight line drives. Right now, they're getting a lot of dribble penetration, and the Dogs are allowing that right now. We're going to see what kind of adjustment that they make probably at halftime. Coach Hollifield may change this up just a little bit.
So Niels will shoot a singular free throw.
Gary Johnson may have some blood on his jersey, I'm thinking.
I was looking at that. I didn't know what it was.
I don't think, I mean, I'm sure it was inadvertent, but.
Right. And 1 converted. Murray, he's going to stay with it. I don't know how, but there's the walk. Peanut Gallery wants a foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Close.
Yeah.
I will say they've been letting them play.
Oh.
And a push right there.
Yeah. The issue, what you run into is the officials aren't going to reward out-of-control play. And he was a little bit out of control. I get it. He can pull it off. It's not that he can't, but he was a little bit out of control.
That was on number 10, Jordan Frazier, the foul was.
It's his first, team 4th. So the Dogs will shoot the rest of the way on another foul, right.
Quay Allen gets down low, and there's a foul right there, and the Bulldogs are going to shoot 2.
There we go. There's the aforementioned 5th foul.
Right on cue. They get Frazier again, so he picks up 2 in the span of 10 seconds. So the sophomore, Quay Allen, shooting free throws here from the Bulldogs. First one up, clinks out, no good.
The Dragons have quietly cut this thing back to 6 points.
Quay Allen averaging 6.1 so far this year.
Whoa. Must be some old stats. He hit 25 the past couple of games. I would have figured it would have been higher than that. But
that's what I've got.
I wonder how many games it said he's played. That could be
33-26, Dogs lead. They're pressing. Right. Break the press, send it down into the corner. Bounce pass down low.
Good
Feed
hands.
it down low, and Kobe Thomas ends up with the ball. Bulldogs going to look to run. There is Quay Allen. Gets down low, no good. Strong rebound by J-Ray, puts it back up and in.
Tell you what, he and Jaharis are doing some work on the boards.
They might not be the tallest, but they are playing like they are. And Ben James just ripped it out of the hands of the defender. Murray has it, sends it up for 3, no good. Rebounded.
Been a big shot.
Place might have gone.
Yeah.
crazy, and they're going to get Quay Allen for a foul. That's the fourth on the Bulldogs. I believe that's Quay's first.
It is.
So Bulldogs, 9-point lead, 1:28 left in the half.
Please, somebody turn around and don't let them slip in there and just walk to the basket like 11's trying to do. Like right now, again. I don't.
The layup, and J. Ray gets it ripped away, and they're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Dragons.
We've done it 3 times now. They've done it. I mean, you can't like bump him and then let him go because he's literally a foot from the basket.
Quay Allen was there that time, guarding number 11, Xavier Clark. Loses his defender, and a tough layup there by Clark. Murray gets it in to Thomas. Thomas. Quay Allen for 3. No good. Strong rebound.
Got nobody stopping the basketball. I mean,
Corner 3 up. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Up to Quay Allen. A beautiful pass by Kobe Thomas.
Woo!
Sikeston doing a phenomenal job of turning defense into offense quickly. They quickly break half court, and they're going to get a foul on J. Ray. I think they're going to say it was on the floor.
Yeah, it was on the floor. He's shooting 2, though.
Murray was telling him, talking to him after that. Every time you see a play or something go the wrong way, always see Marquell talking to his teammate, talking about what happened.
And he's not berating his team or belittling him. He's just he's encouraging them. He's like, "You're okay. Let's go. It's fine."
Maria, very smart basketball player. There's a lot of R on this roster.
Yes.
Coached by the greatest high school coach in the area.
I'm in agreement.
Marquell Murray gets it into Ben James, and it's a tussle on the floor. It's a scrum. And
we're going to have 10 seconds. Get the ball. Oh, timeout. Call timeout, coach. He's not going to call a timeout. Nope, he did. Somebody called timeout. We'll say we had to be getting close to 10. I don't know what it was.
Not sure. 32nd. Number 15, Jordan Kaiser, was a little banged up after that, and so was number 11, Xavier Clark. So
yeah, listen, they're putting their bodies on the line. They're playing hard.
A lot of these guys are seniors and juniors, and they played in this game last year. And Sikeston came up to St. Mary's last year and
put it on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got a little motivation, let's say, right?
Again, Sikeston playing. This game has been a very physical game so far here tonight, but Sikeston will not shy away from it. They're a very physical basketball team. Kobe Thomas will inbound it here. Now, does the 10-second reset here?
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't sure on how that worked. Referees talking. Not sure what.
They had 4 on the floor.
Oh, okay. And get it in to Ben James. Ben breaks half court. Jaharis Goodwin has it top of the key. Feeds it over. Marquell Murray gets to the lane. Oh, look at that pass. Sean Cole, three-pointer won't go, but he gets his own miss.
Oh.
And
I love the unselfishness. Yeah, they tipped it out. That was a great pass. He got in the air, saw his teammate wide open for a layup. I love it, but those quick hands by St. Mary's, man, they are fast.
James inbounding it, feeds it over quickly. Kobe Thomas, no good, gets his own rebound. Gets bumped, lays it up, or tries to lay it up, and half court.
Watch it go.
Oh,
wow.
No good. But an interesting end to the half. But Bulldogs holding on to a 7-point lead. They have really been running up and down the floor. We'll be right back. This is the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
It's important for you to take action on your estate planning as soon as possible because it is unpredictable what the future holds for us. I consider estate planning an investment. It is an investment that you make in your children's future. When a client comes and sits and talks with me, the first thing that they say is, I have no idea why I waited as long as I did to come do this with you. Estate planning provides everyone with a peace of mind.
Contact Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Cox Family Dentistry is proud to serve Southeast Missouri with a wide range of high-quality dental services, all under one roof and always with the friendly hometown care you know and love. To learn more, give us a call or visit our website, Cox Family Dentistry, keeping Southeast Missouri smiling.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
It's important for you to take action on your estate planning as soon as possible because it is unpredictable what the future holds for us. I consider estate planning an investment. It is an investment that you make in your children's future. When a client comes and sits and talks with me, the first thing that they say is, I have no idea why I waited as long as I did to come do this with you. Estate planning provides everyone with a peace of mind.
Contact Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Cox Family Dentistry is proud to serve Southeast Missouri with a wide range of high-quality dental services, all under one roof and always with the friendly hometown care you know and love. To learn more, give us a call or visit our website, Cox Family Dentistry, keeping Southeast Missouri smiling.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
This ain't no regular dice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better keep right, I'm champion.
We are back here at the field house where the Sikeston Bulldogs hold on to a 37-30 lead, a 7-point lead over the St. Mary's Dragons. It was a physical, up and down, quick-paced first half with a lot of big plays from both sides. Sophomores showing out for Sikeston, but overall Sikeston holds on to the 7-point lead. Matt, you got some stats for us?
I do. I'm over here jamming, though, to Stevie Wonder. Don't mind me. You just keep talking. I'm over here jamming. Looks like Mr. Jaharis Goodwin with 6 points. Got Mr. Ben James with 8 points. Quay Allen with 8 points. Marquell Murray with quiet 2. Kobe Thomas with 5. J. Ray with 8. The Dogs scored 15 in the first quarter, 22 in the second. Let's go to St. Mary's. Gary Johnson has 6. Xavier Clark has 6. Kaiser has 5. Niels has 8, 9, 11. For a total of 30. They had 17 in the first quarter and 13 in the second quarter. So the Dogs look to come out. I wonder what they will do to, say, stem the tide. They're up 7, but it feels like they've given up a handful of easy buckets. But we'll see what they do any differently. Again, we always talk about that first 3 minutes out of halftime, and it is the Dogs basketball, so that is in their favor as well. Yeah. Sometimes, and did St. Mary's, were they playing zone early, I think? I think I said that earlier. They came out in a 2-3, and then they immediately switched to man, which I actually like the Dogs playing against a man-to-man defense. I think they have a lot of good schemes that I don't think teams do a terrific job in help or hedging a lot of ball screens. And so far, St. Mary's is, I feel like, though, they have done a pretty good job, but they looked a little bit gassed late. I saw a couple of kids leaning over and stretching their legs and, kind of doing the stretching their calves, kind of got your heel on the ground and your toe lifted up and pushing your knee down, trying to get a good stretch there. And again, that just a real quick excerpt last night to SEMO game. I told you right before we came back on, I just saw PJ went down to get some of the scores, and he did say it was a cramp. And so that's what I thought it was. Yeah. But then somewhere I read on social media or something, somebody thought it was his ankle. But I recall seeing the Cairo gun last night.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I know you were 5 feet from him.
He was sitting right in front of me, and I figured right from the jump it was a cramp. But hey, last night, we'll sidetrack real quick. Last night, Boot Hill showed out.
Yes,
last
they
night,
did.
They showed out on the court, but they showed out in the stands.
Yes.
And last night was, again, the place to be.
Close to 4,000 people there last night.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal crowd last night.
Yeah.
The 7th and 8th grade basketball team went.
The junior varsity
and varsity and freshman basketball team went. All the coaches were there.
Yes.
I mean, I was sitting there. I was seeing people I knew left and right.
Correct.
It was a great crowd last night.
Yep.
Again, PJ, a phenomenal game. Dontrez with 20 points. Jadis Jones from New Madrid had a really good
he had
game
20
as well.
plus. Yeah, he sure did.
So the Boot Hill showed out last night at the Show Me Center. So we've got a battle in the Boot Hill right now, 37-30. Sikeston trying to hold on and win this game. It'd be a big win for the Bulldogs as they would get a big win over a top 5 ranked team in Class 4. So Sikeston, again, they've had some troubles with some teams up north earlier in the year.
We have, haven't we?
This would feel nice to get this one for sure.
Absolutely. Of course, then the Dogs have to go back to the St. Louis area late January to play in that Union tournament. Again, there's going to be some good squads. The Dragons beat Lift for Life, I think 81-80. Is that what that says in there on their record?
82-81.
Excuse me, 82-81. And the Dogs are the 1 seed at the Borgia tournament. Lift for Life is 2, so it's highly possible that we play them. And again, common opponents, and there's always matchups and things like that cause you to look at things a certain way, or you can't say, well, we beat them by 15 and they beat them by whatever, so we'll beat them by the combination. It doesn't work that. No. It's
not.
matchups and all that stuff. So
Here we go. We are ready for second half basketball here in the field house. Fans finding their seats in this crowded venue here on this Friday night. Murray has it in the corner. Goodwin down low. Thomas, James wide open. Buries it.
Big time move, big time ball movement that beats all the double teams. If you break a double team again, you're going to have somebody open, and that's exactly what happened. The Bulldogs whipped that ball around. Ben James stepped up and knocked it down like he's been doing all year.
Ben James, you cannot leave him any space. He is a knockdown shooter. As a floater, no good. Rebound, he gets his own miss. That one, no good. And look at Murray right there. Then to James. James.
Give it back to him.
Yeah, he's was looking. Bulldogs slow down the offense here. James from deep. It's good.
He's feeling it. Big shot, Ben.
Ben James, red hot from beyond the arc, and the Bulldogs pouncing out to a 13-point lead.
Swelling to 13.
It is just 2 possessions, 2 quick threes. And this is good to see from Sikeston. We talked about that first 3 minutes. First 60 seconds have gone all Bulldogs. St. Mary's trying to respond right there, no good. Goodwin with the rebound. Thomas has it, looking to run. Marquel Murray thought about going from deep, gets to the rim and lays it up beautifully. 15-point lead for the Bulldogs.
His first step was just lightning quick. So athletic.
If he gets a step on you, you better hope someone's behind you.
So you better hope somebody fouls him.
Kick it into the corner, then drives down low. Layup no good, gets his own miss. And puts it back up and in, does Jaden White. St. Mary's gets their first points of the half. Lape has it, good feed down low, knocked away, and will stay here.
That was a good idea. I think Will was getting ready to cut to the cut to the basket.
James inbounding it down low. Gives it to Lape in the corner, and it's tipped away and stolen away by the Dragons. Jump shot up and good. Just a spot up three-pointer right there for number 12, Sean Hobson.
Thought they were saying John Hobson earlier. We got a John Hobson in the house already.
This one tipped away, and a tough layup. No good, but a foul called. It's number 11, Xavier Clark with the steal, and he will be shooting 2. First foul of the half for either team. Kobe Thomas's second of the half, or of the game, excuse me.
Yeah, Kobe, he knew he made a bad pass, and great hands by St. Mary's, getting in the passing lane and deflecting that, getting out there. But Kobe did not just watch him go the other end, right? Yeah. He fouled him, but he's going to make him earn it now, right?
Yeah, as soon as he stole it, Clark took off, but Thomas turned on the nitro right there and
step
caught
for step.
Up. Clark's second free throw up and good. He converts 2 for 2, and St. Mary's on a little 7-0 run.
Yeah, typically Sikeston, their games are a game of runs.
Murray has it from deep. Crossover. Been guarded tightly and rejected there by Gary Johnson II. Bulldogs trying to battle for it. They're going to call a jump ball. Will go in the Dragons' favor. Heads up play there by Marquel Murray and Kobe Thomas. 45-37. Nope, you got it.
That was a really nice block by Johnson. He sort of waited for him. He didn't hear him, or didn't see him, I should say. Tough shot there. Good shot.
He had the size advantage right there over Kobe Thomas, just turned around and put it up.
All of a sudden, they've cut that thing to 6.
St. Mary's on a nice little run of their own. Murray has it.
Got to watch those passes like that, that's for sure. Man, they will step out there and get those things.
Thomas, James, deep, no good. And they're going to say
here.
It's off of Murray.
He said he tipped it. Okay.
I couldn't tell.
He said he did.
It
yeah.
was close,
I sure thought that went the other way.
Neal's trying to get it up the court. Just does. Clark has it down low, swings it, corner three, up, no good. And there is Gary Johnson II. He has come alive here in this second half. Kobe Thomas gets to the lane, puts it up, no good. And it will be off of Kobe Thomas. It's an 11-0 run for the Dragons. Bulldogs were out to a 15-point lead. The Dragons claw all the way back. Just a 4-point lead for Sikeston now. Quay Allen and Kobe Thomas trying to get the trap there. Gets down low, and they're going to say he lost it in the air. Good defense there from the Bulldogs.
Thought he fouled him.
On Xavier Clark.
Got away with one there.
Yeah. They're letting them play. I'll say that. It hasn't been, you know, one team's more physical than the other, and they're calling it differently. It's been a evenly officiated game, and they're both teams playing hard and physical here tonight. Kobe Thomas has it. Gets it to a trap, kicks it out. Murray looking to make something happen, and almost had another highlight play. This one no good, and Ben James reads it. Beautiful interception. Quay Allen, corner. Just a little too late. But there's Jaharis Goodwin, and that one a little too physical. And Goodwin going to the line for
three
two.
for him. Yep.
Gary Johnson picks up his third, excuse me. So smart there by Goodwin. Just heads up, picked it off, they put it up, and Johnson got a little too physical down low. So that's his third. Maybe expect the Bulldogs to try to attack a little more down low, try to get him his fourth, and then potentially his fifth.
Yep. He is, that's just each team now has one team foul in the third, so pretty good ways from shooting two.
Goodwin, second one up, rattles around, no good. Quay Allen and Johnson the second were battling down low. Johnson wins that battle. Niels has it, bounce pass into the corner. Got his man, got past Jaharis there with the.
Yeah, and Sean Cole, he pushed his man to the sideline. Sean Cole's got to have his both feet in that on that help side.
Murray, a tough shot, and draws a foul on Xavier Clark. I don't want to say that's his third. I think that's his second. Oh, first.
It's his first,
I was thinking of number 10, Jordan Frazier. He has two for the Dragons.
Coach, that's exactly what Coach Hollifield was telling Sean Cole. He said, look, if he gets beat baseline that, you have to be on the you have to get all the way across the lane on that same ball side to either draw a charge or help out. At that point, we got to stop the basketball and not worry about where your man is. You're going to have to get over there and stop that ball.
And Murray gets the second and goes 1 for 2 at the charity strike. 4-point lead for Sikeston. Just 2 points since they were up 15. So trying to get back into that rhythm they were in to start this second half. Clark has it, gets down low, layup no good, and Marquell Murray with a big rebound. Flips it over to Sean Cole.
Very nice
Smart
play.
pass there from Marquell Murray, and the sophomore with a good layup. The Bulldogs extend their lead to 6.
Draw
Clark
the defense to you.
Yep,
yeah, he kicked it. He did. He drew that defense to him, made them commit, right? You have to make the defense commit on a break like that. When they committed, it was an easy toss to his teammate. And Marquell, in my opinion, gets as much joy, I should say, or with assists like that as he does the scoring. You can tell he's supremely unselfish.
Yeah, it's always great to have a player like that, commanding the offense. Sean Cole guarding his man out. Niels has it. Now over.
He can shoot.
Three-pointer up, no good. Batted around, and Johnson the second will get it. Good through, and J-Ray.
I think the coaches are frustrated that we didn't get the loose ball.
Yeah.
Now we had to commit the foul. Thought that was clean, but again, we're 100 feet away.
Yeah. So it'll be Gary Johnson II, one of the Dragons' premier players at the free throw line. J-Ray picks up his second. Johnson's first one up and will fall. 49-44, Dogs lead. .201 left here in the third. Johnson's second one up. Rattles around, no good. Sean Cole with the rebound. Gets past half court. Look at Marquel Murray going to work. A beautiful jump shot and good. And timeout called by Coach Hollifield. And I think he's going to call a full. So we will take a quick timeout with him. 51-44, Dogs lead over the Dragons. This is the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
Welcome back here to the Sikeston Fieldhouse. We had some t-shirt tossing and we're swag surfing. It's 51-44, Dogs lead. They had the early momentum to start the second half, and then just as basketball is, St. Mary's responds with a run right back.
Big time.
And then Sikeston right now gets all the momentum back in their favor. So
correct.
Well, that's high school basketball for you if you search it up in the dictionary.
That's it.
Game of runs.
Our next game from the Fieldhouse on Bulldog Nation Network will be next Friday night as the Bulldogs welcome Kennett Indians in for a SEMO Conference game. But before that, Bulldog Nation Network brings you Sikeston Bulldog Wrestling from the Fieldhouse. The Bulldogs host Kennett and Notre Dame. Join us here for all the action. That is next
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
It'll be me and
yes, Jacob May.
Or J May, if you want to call him.
Yep.
We'll be live here from the Fieldhouse. Bulldogs trying to force a turnover here. Good defense by Sikeston. They just get out of that trap. Clark gets down low and a beautiful move. And
that's what we got to cut out. You're in a zone. You ought to be able to stop some of those drives.
J-Ray down low.
Nice.
Tough layup, up and good.
Nice recognition. Just unbelievable pass.
53-46. Dogs lead. This has been a fun back and forth game here so far.
That's too
Clark
easy once again.
He gets down low.
That's too easy.
Yep.
Guess we're just going to have to turn him and not let him get straight down the side of the lane there. Got to do a better job of cutting him off. He can play.
Thomas working on Clark. Quay Allen has it in the corner. Trying to find a shot. Gives it to Kobe Thomas. Layup no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. That one is
Kobe.
good.
Way to stay with it. Probably helped a little bit that Mr. Johnson was not in there.
Yeah.
Enforcing that paint.
55-48, about 20 seconds remain. Niels gets down low and layup up and good. They are killing the Bulldogs.
Not sure.
Down low right now. 10 seconds left here in the third. Going to look for a big shot.
Let's go ahead and get it across.
They do. Thomas has it. Now to J-Ray. J-Ray open for three at the buzzer. No good. And that'll do it for the third. Dogs holding on to a 5-point lead. We have got a good one here in the Fieldhouse. It's 55-50 Dogs. We'll be right back. This is the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse. Sikeston 55, St. Mary's 50. 8 minutes left to play. The Undertaker theme song is on. No, that's. I guess that's our new. We're starting to hear that in the fourth.
Yep.
That and the swag surf, I guess,
Right.
is the songs we gotta hear
Right.
late game. Some new traditions, I guess.
And after all of that toing and froing, as they say,
Yeah.
the Dogs up 15 at one point. Actually, the Dragons cut into the lead at halftime. Bulldogs were up 7. Now they're up 5 at the end of the third, going into the fourth. It is Sikeston basketball. See what the Bulldogs can do here against these Dragons.
We will start with the ball. And Ben James will get it, and we are underway. 8 more minutes of basketball left to play here in the field house on this beautiful Friday night.
Somebody is.
Had Quay Allen in the corner. Marquel Murray
Yes,
goes
sir!
up and strong and
Yes,
good.
sir! Wow. I saw Tim Harmon looking. Then when the ball finally went in, I saw him emphatically call it in. What a, first off, unbelievably athletic play. Secondly, heady, and then just how physically strong do you have to be to do that?
Sometimes when you watch him play, you think it's like you're playing NBA 2K on rookie mode is what it is sometimes. And that shot right there, oh my goodness. 58-50, Dogs lead. Murray converts the three-point play, stolen away. Thomas has it, up to Murray.
Oh my God.
I thought he tried it in the air, no good. Clark gets it down low, and they're gonna call a foul. That is on Murray, I do believe.
Yeah, that's who they called it on.
His first? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, after really a cleaner first 3 quarters, not a lot of free throws for either team.
Right.
Both teams shooting free throws here early in the fourth. And the first one up and no good for Xavier Clark, number 11 for St. Mary's. This is a statistic. This is the 3rd time Sikeston has played a team, has green in their colors, and is a Dragon. St. Mary's, St. John, DeSoto.
Have we played them already this year?
And Fountain City.
Oh, that's right. That's correct.
Quay Allen has it top of the key over to Marquel Murray. Getting, oh, look at that pass down low. Bounce pass. Jaharis, good one, strong layup.
Nice. Tell you what, really nice ball movement. Finding your teammates. Uh-oh.
Cross-court pass, and it's blocked.
Neither of them jumped. It looked like they both were going to jump. Did a great job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, great play there from the Bulldogs defense, and it'll be out of bounds on Sikeston. 10-point ball game here in the field house. Clark has it down low. Goodwin got a paw on it.
Yeah.
Goodwin has been a difference maker for the Bulldogs defensively here tonight and offensively.
St. Mary's doing a really good job on their inbounds plays. Yep.
There's Niels, Marvin Niels.
Super heady play. Super heady play.
60-58, Dogs lead.
52.
Yep. You got it. 8-point lead. That's what mixed me up there. Quay Allen has it. Now to Kobe Thomas. He has it from deep. Ben James going to call for a screen there from Goodwin. Uses it. Got the roll. Goodwin fighting for it. Still has it. Hop step. Tough layup. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. And St. Mary's trying to get down the court quickly. They have numbers. Corner 3 up. No good. Ball is.
Oh, my gosh.
That might have gone in from number 4, Marquel Murray.
I think Johnson tipped it in.
Okay. You had a better look at it than me. I thought they were battling, and it just. They get it to Goodwin down low and one.
Yep.
Thompson, or Johnson, excuse me. I keep on saying Thompson.
Yeah, I won't say flopped. He was trying to draw the foul. I get it. I get what he was trying to do. But then all of a sudden, he left his man in a precarious position. His help tried to come over and try to guard Jaharis, and he able to lay it up and one.
So Jaharis Goodwin, a 70% free throw shooter. nothing but nylon, 63-54.
Coach Hollifield urging his team to push 24 to the right. He's a lefty, trying to push him to the right. You can see how Kobe has angled his body to do that.
Beautiful pass down low, and they're going to get a foul on Goodwin. It'll be number 2, Ronell Johnson.
Tell you what, Xavier Clark is a junior, a 6-foot junior, is blowing past our defense. Goodness gracious.
He got past Murray, got down low, and
well, we're lunging a lot, trying to get steals.
Yeah.
And when you lunge, as they say, Coach Hollifield tells his team all the time, you lunge, you lose. That's what happens. You get out of position, the team gets points, and they get numbers, and all of a sudden, that's what happens. You get layup. So Dogs have to do a better job of not lunging and just playing solid defense.
Second free throw up and good. It's 63-56 Dogs. Look at Murray coming down the court quickly. Beautiful move and beautiful finish from Markwell Murray. Get it down quickly. It's Clark. He tries a Euro step, and Murray.
Looked like he's going to come in and throw it, but he able to break up the pass at least. Goodness gracious. We got to turn around and angle ourselves.
Three-pointer up and no good. There's
rebound,
another
Jaharis.
good rebound. Yeah, Jaharis, good one. Ben James lost his defender.
Kick it. Oh.
Look at that pass. Look at that finish.
Oh, I thought he was going to kick it to Kobe.
Hey, he fooled you. He fooled
absolutely
me. He fooled
did.
the defense. Ben James having a phenomenal night here tonight. Neal's trying to get it up the court. They do. It's Clark. Clark gets down low. Euro step. Finish at the rim. No good. And Goodwin gets fouled.
No, he lost it out of bounds.
Oh, okay. I saw him on the floor and heard a whistle.
I think he lost it and then tried to dive after it.
Okay. He's pulling his jersey.
He needs one. That's probably pretty good here. Gives us a second to regroup because they're going to inbound this thing pretty quick, and we're going to have to make sure that we guard the. Here they come.
Neal's looking for it.
That's
Just
okay.
Gets it in. Yep.
That's okay. You can live with that.
Three up and no good. Rebounded by St. Mary's.
Yeah, those long rebounds.
Neal's has it, puts up a tough, wonky shot. And they're going to say he was on the floor, I think.
He did.
Yep. Sean Cole picks up his second. Coach Greg Hollifield, Coach Brian James, Coach Will Hollifield all barking at his team to get on defense. Corner three, no good. Another rebound by St. Mary's. And that one is converted for two. It's a 9-point lead for Sikeston. Coach Hollifield not happy. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. This is the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Court Sports.
It's important for you to take action on your estate planning as soon as possible because it is unpredictable what the future holds for us. I consider estate planning an investment. It is an investment that you make in your children's future. When a client comes and sits and talks with me, the first thing that they say is, I have no idea why I waited as long as I did to come do this with you. Estate planning provides everyone with a peace of mind.
Contact Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham.
Welcome back here to the field house.
Greg Hollifield Court.
Yes, Greg Hollifield Court at the Sikeston Field House. Got some Waka Flocka Flame playing. And the Bulldogs holding on to a 9-point, or excuse me, yes, 9.
Yes.
Again, I'm not a math or statistic major, so I apologize for that. Bulldogs get it in. And I'm going to look to try to get past this half-court press. They do.
Might go help him.
Bulldogs trying to set up their offense here. James has it and controls it. Working on his defender. Gives it to J-Ray. Now Sean Cole, good handoff. Trying to lose his defender. Trying to find the open man. Sikeston being patient. Working on Clark here is
I
Yeah,
think Kobe actually drew that one. Next week over on A-Corp Sports, we have several games to satisfy your appetite for high school basketball. On Tuesday, we have 2-for-1, starting with the Risco Tigers traveling to Cooter, followed by the Dexter Bearcats traveling to Puxico to take on the Indians. Thursday night, another girls matchup between the Malden Green Wave and Portersville Bulldogs. Friday night, the Puxico Indians head to Bernie to take on the Mules in a Class II District 3 showdown. Mr. Murray.
Whew. Murray, a beautiful layup. Wow, and Niels responds with one of his own. Murray on that layup went up with his right, finished with his left. Beautiful play there by Murray. It's a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. Thomas has it. Now J-Ray. Now Murray. Let's see what Murray's going to do here. Gets to the lane, floats it, no good. Rebounded by Clark.
Uh-oh, they got numbers.
They give it to Johnson the second, and he slams it down with some authority. It's a 7-point game. 69-62. Sikeston leads. Thomas trying to get around the defense, and yeah, they got a hand in the cookie jar there.
Be their fourth team foul, that is.
That's Clark's second.
Hmm.
So next foul on St. Mary's. Sikeston will shoot the rest of the way. They've got 4. Third foul on Xavier Clark. I might have said 2. That's his third. So him and Gary Johnson the second, both with 3.
Oh.
You get it into Ben James, a beautiful pass. Look at that pass right there. Some razzle-dazzle from Ben James.
Ben read it quickly. That wasn't necessarily where the play was designed, but Ben read it and he saw that go that way.
Trying alley-oop there, and nothing was home, but they get their own rebound. Ben James, man, it is awesome to see him on the court for his senior year. Murray tips it, tries to save it. Going to be out of bounds in Sikeston.
Yeah, Ben read it, and they were overplaying that way, so he just broke to the basket. Jaharis followed him. Both guys converged on Ben, and he did the old little no-look bounce pass for a wide-open layup.
What a pass. That's like a pass you see in video games. Look at that steal almost.
Goodness.
Good effort there from Goodwin.
Good, Kobe.
Clark gets down low and lays it in. He has been killing the Bulldogs.
I don't know how many points he has, but he's got a bunch of them.
And Thomas loses it, and he's down. Multiple Bulldogs down. Niels gets up and lays it one up and in. Thomas still down. He hit his head.
I was going to say, he's holding his head.
Uh-oh. Not sure what
Did he
happened.
slip? I'm not sure. I think he slipped. They're saying he slipped.
Thomas gets up. Gets a round of applause. Our good trainer, Kyle. He has been very good for sporting, for all sporting events.
I'm sure they'll do some sort of
Gonna go test him for a
concussion protocol
yep.
type, sort of whatever they do on the fly, so to speak. The Bulldogs basketball up 5.
Yep.
Carry us up.
What are they doing?
Got a disturbance in the stands.
There's Mr. Steve Drake, Coach Drake.
Yeah,
Gonna go.
comes the other officials with him. Will be a pause of action here until this is cleared up.
Coach Chad King.
The authorities are making their way there as well. Yeah. When the official, there isn't a, I'm sorry, give me a chance here.
Yeah.
When the officials tell you to go, you got to go.
The officials had to kick out a fan during the JV
They
game
did.
as well.
They did.
We're trying to clear this up.
Got a little bit of a disturbance here. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
Will the Bulldogs here maybe catch their breath, regroup here as they.
Well, we have this quick timeout again Tuesday night.
Yes.
Mr. Jacob May.
Yes.
For the first time ever.
First time.
Doing some wrestling here in the field house.
Wrestling. Let's get back to basketball and make sure the Dogs take care of the ball here.
Yep. Here we go. 5-point game, under 2 minutes left. Sikeston going to have to try to break the press. Look at that pass by Ben James to break the press. They get it down to Sean Cole. Sean Cole gets blocked from behind, but it's a foul.
That was pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
He again, we talk about this a lot. He swiped down. Going to get that call a lot. I think he had a case there.
That's his fourth.
Yeah. Minute 51.
Bulldogs going to shoot 2 the rest of the way as well. First free throw up, rattles around, and falls. 72-66. Dogs lead.
Looks like Coach Hollifield may be getting ready to call a timeout if this shot goes in.
Guess we'll never know.
Yep.
Rebounded by Gary Johnson, the second. Three-pointer up, no good. Strong rebound there by Marquell Murray. Dogs control it. Murray going to try to get past his defender, does. Gets to the lane, quick kicks it over. It's Quay Allen.
Oh, boy.
He almost lost it, and it gets poked away, and Bulldogs going to keep it down here.
We got to treasure the basketball. Now Coach Hollifield calls it.
I think your read might have been right there.
Hey, guys, ain't going to the basketball. That's what he's going to tell them. Hey.
30-second full
timeout.
Full timeout. So we'll take a quick one, and we'll be right back. 1:30 left here in the fourth. 72-66 Dogs lead. It's the Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome back here to the field house, where the Sikeston Bulldogs holding on to a 6-point lead over the St. Mary Dragons. 1:30 left here in the fourth. Here we go.
SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave. Our podcast is focused on basketball. Every Monday, join Andrew Moore and David Jenkins for insight to local high school basketball and maybe some other subjects. Find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and see them as well as hear them on the SEMO Sports Zone YouTube channel. Sort of a game reset here. Sikeston with 2 timeouts left, committed 3 fouls. St. Mary's with 3 timeouts have committed 5 fouls. So any foul now against the Bulldogs, they will be shooting 2. And I think that would, if that would happen to go, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. We're not gonna do that.
Nope.
Never mind.
And get it in. And hey, look at that. Look who's back on the court.
Oh,
number 5, Kobe
he's tough
Thomas.
as a pine knot. Wouldn't have been totally surprised at that.
He comes right back in. Good to see he cleared concussion protocols. Yeah. So Sikeston taking their time here, not in any hurry.
Liable to find a layup here before too long. They're going to be overplaying, and they're going to slip a back screen here.
Murray trying to get past the defender. Gets to the lane, and no good, but there's Jaharis Goodwin with a big putback layup.
Of course, you can knife through the defense.
Yeah.
It's like you can find a layup about any time.
It's like a hot knife to butter.
Sikeston did a really good job there. That time of really stepping over that opposite guard, picking him up, pushing him out of that lane and not letting him get a straight drive down there. Did a really good job there.
Clark inbounding it. And does. Niels has it. Gets to the lane. A tough jump shot. No good. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
They're thinking he should have scored it up here. It's not the NBA. he had a foul and 2 steps. They're not going to give him that in high school.
No continuation.
Right,
Hey,
right.
You never know. They might bring it to high school. They brought it to college basketball this year.
Coach Hollifield calling for a timeout. Wants to set up his defense. I'm confident that's what he wants to do. He is meticulous with his team and his coaching staff that will study the other team's inbound plays, because in close games like this, it's just 8 points, and they score this, all of a sudden they foul, we miss some free throws, and all of a sudden here we go. So what he's trying to do is make sure he has the proper defense, tells them what to look for when they're going to run this inbounds play, and he's going to position them so that they, as he says all the time, jam this thing up, and so we're not going to give up an easy bucket like we've done a couple times tonight. And a quick note, Mr. Russell Rowe caught me before the game. We were trying to figure out, and we talked about this, right, about Zyree Collins. He went to Austin Peay. That's where he's playing basketball, coached by Mr. Corey Gibson from Sikeston originally. And so we were talking the other night. We couldn't remember where he went. So we apologize, and thank you to Mr. Russell Rowe, and thank you before the game. We talked about that as well. Thanks for clearing that up. And I hope Mr. Collins is doing great. He and his brother are fantastic basketball players.
They play,
and I'm confident if Coach Turner's coaching them, they're fine young men.
They played Ole Miss this year, and I was told about him there, and that one would be a foul.
Yeah, did it. The coaching staff is happy with that. They guarded Mr. Johnson that time, kept him out of that lane, forced him to shoot free throws. Now, the worst thing about this is they're scoring while the clock is stopped, right? At this point, the clock is the Bulldogs' friend.
Yep.
Dragons substitute 2 for 2.
Third foul on Goodwin. 7-point game.
I don't think any of the Dogs are in any foul trouble.
No.
Look at Kobe. Oh,
look at Sean Cole quickly breaks it. Pass it to Kobe, and they're going to get the foul.
And that's not intentional.
No,
he was just trying to foul him. It just, What I mean, he wasn't trying to grab him by the neck. He was just trying to grab him. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know Coach Turner personally. The Dogs have played against him several times. He's a class act. I know his guys. They play hard and they're physical, but he doesn't. They don't do that. So that's not who they are. He was just trying to foul him, stop the clock.
First free throw up and good.
Which is what you should do.
Yeah.
You should try to foul to stop the clock when you're behind. That's absolutely what you should do.
Kobe Thomas at the free throw line, went out earlier with a head injury and back in for the Bulldogs, and he extends it to an 8-point lead, going 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Neals, good move, no
nice
good.
rebound.
Sean Cole with the rebound, and they are going to foul. And you feel like
starting to get pretty
these
close
two
here. Yeah.
could.
Sean Cole Jr. shooting 2.
Clock is becoming a nemesis as much as anything, right?
17.8 seconds left.
And let me tell you, St. Mary's has lived up to their billing. There's no doubt they are going to be a force in Class 4, let me tell you.
First free throw up and good for the sophomore.
Again, now they could be in Vashon's district for all I know. I guess I.
If you're in that district, it's going to be tough to get past Vashon.
It is. It is. And that's it's one of those things. Sean knocks them both down to extend that lead to 10. He probably walked.
And technical foul. Uh-oh. And it's going to be on the coach.
That's what I'm guessing.
Technical foul, St. Mary's bench. Kobe Thomas shooting the technical free
It didn't. It had to be somebody else on the bench. I didn't see Coach Turner saying anything. He's nodding his head in agreement.
Yeah.
I think he agrees. I don't.
First free throw up and good for Thomas. And
not exactly sure what transpired there. I sort of missed all that, but
we don't got crowd mics.
No, and for probably we're trying to keep this family rated, right? Keep it G rated. You see Jay Piles talking to him. Coach Turner doesn't look bent or anything, so I'm not sure. It could have been somebody on his bench. he agreed with it, and so
I feel like with the 2 free throws, and now they get it. Good one, gonna lay it up and in, and that
will do
might
it.
have shut the door and locked it for the Bulldogs. They're gonna get to the lane, and look at Marquell Murray. One more highlight play before the buzzer, and the Dogs pick up a big win. Here in the Fieldhouse, they stay undefeated at home, 82-68, a big win for the Bulldogs over a very, very talented St. Mary's Dragons team.
Yep. And don't read anything into that technical. I'm sure it was a little bit frustration on their end.
Yeah.
They are a class team, a class program. Don't like I said, don't read anything into that. That was just some little frustration boiling over. They are going to be a tough out for anybody that plays them this year. Our post-game wrap-up is brought to you by SEMO Health Network with locations across Southeast Missouri. SEMO Health Network's access to quality health care is convenient for you. Find us online at semohealthnetwork.org or call SEMO Health Network today. And again, before we get off here, shout out to our team that's behind us, cameras, Lizzie Hawkins and Ben Klein up here in the control booth.
Yep.
Mr. Steve Beidler, Mr. Steven Beidler, and joining us tonight, we are graced with his presence, Mr. Spencer Magruder. He's back and forth sometimes. Thanks for joining us tonight, Spencer, and lending us your expertise. Bulldogs did what they had to do. They looked a couple of times like they were going to pull away with this thing, and St. Mary's as shoot a Lee Corso.
Not so fast, my friend.
Not so fast, my friend. And so give St. Mary's a ton of credit. They come in here, give the Bulldogs all that they can handle tonight. Class team, class effort, all 3 games, physically demanding, clean, but just hard basketball. Did a great job. This was a home and home. I have no idea if this will be renewed.
Hey, I hope so.
I hope, yeah, absolutely.
You love to see games like this, playing some teams up north, and what that really does is it helps you on the down the road.
Yeah.
Win or lose, it helps you down the road.
Absolutely, and they are, again, Coach Turner. He was a baller back in the day. He played at SIU, if I'm not mistaken. Really good player. You can see them shaking hands with some of our admin. I have nothing but respect for that program, for that team, for that coach. His kids always play hard, and they're a very respected team around the state as well.
Yep, and Bulldogs will be back their next game a week from today, here back at home.
I heard talk of us trying to pick up a game. We've got one blank game, or excuse me, we could pick up one more game. And I've heard some chatter from the coaching staff. Nothing's been written in stone, so I won't mention it, but stay tuned for that. But yes, the next scheduled game is home game next Friday night against Kennett. Is that homecoming? It is homecoming.
Oh, I don't know if it's homecoming. I just know it's at home. Sorry. I thought you were about to ask me if it was at home.
Reading it.
I don't think they have it listed on here.
No, they don't. I would say.
Might be. Could be. Possibly.
Yeah.
But
don't
Bulldogs
know.
will have a week break. They'll be back at home. And I want to go ahead and say this. If you're free tomorrow.
Yes.
Make it to the Show Me Center. Trey Sadler, PJ Farmer. After a
And
tough
company.
loss last night, got a big home game against a bitter rival in SIUE tomorrow. Tip-off is set for 3:45. Girls game starts at 1:30. Make it if you can. If not, it'll be on ESPN+. But thank you all for watching us, listening to us here tonight.
Quick context to that. SEMO beat SIUE twice last year during the regular season, and they won the regular season OVC, only to be upset. I say upset. They try to beat a good team 3 times in a row, or 3 times in a year. It's really hard to do. SIUE beat them in the conference tournament finals for the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. So that was a little bit of a heartbreak. So maybe the Red Hawks will come out and have a little bit to play for.
Got a little revenge on his mind for tomorrow.
Right.
I was looking at the ticket map today. It's going to be a packed crowd.
Excellent.
I will be there.
I plan
very
on.
excited.
Yes, we plan on being there as well.
Thank you all for watching and listening. I am Ann and Christian.
I'm Matt Tanner.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.